Alright, for our consideration today, we have a 2014 Dodge Durango that seems to have a common problem with the power strut on the lift gate. The little nubby snaps off inside. We're going to try and get that out today. I'm going to use the weld. I guess it's a welding method. I'm going to use a piece of copper to actually it's right here. I'm going to use this piece of copper to protect the surrounding metal, and then we're going to stack a weld in that hole and try to grab hold of it. But before we do that, welding sparks and interiors don't get along very well, so we're going to put spark paper and welding blankets all over this thing here in the next few minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, so we have initiated spark protection. The blanket, now bear in mind, this is welding paper. It's more spark paper. When you prolonged direct heat, this paper will ignite. It's really just for keeping sparks off. Yeah, ask me how I know. Alright, so we'll get the copper and we'll proceed from there. Okay, so we've got the copper set up in my needle nose vice grips, and all that is just went to the hardware store, got a 1/4 inch coupling that's about the same size as the bolt. And why copper, you may ask? Well, copper does not allow anyway, copper doesn't allow molten welds to stick to it, and that will concentrate the weld on the old broken bolt. So I'm going to go ahead and ground this out and go ahead and weld it, and we'll see how it goes. I need both hands for that, so you're going to have to sit down. So there's our little collared nugget. Now we're going to try and put a bolt or a nut on it and weld that. So we had like 5 epic failures using that stupid nut and the collar to try to build up anything. What we ended up doing is stacking the weld on this stud and then welding the bolt to the stack that we had, and then backing it out, and there we are. Got some cleanup to do, but okay. So there she is, all cleaned up and pretty for the customer. And like I said, you want to build your weld. If you do it this way, you're going to want to build your weld on the broken stud. Don't let it touch the threaded portion of the inner structure or any of the surrounding metal, or you will essentially make that a permanent part of the car. And it does not look like any fun to try and get an easy out or an angle drill onto that. So okay, yeah, so anyway, hope that helps somebody. It's not a fun job, and I don't think it would be you gotta have a fairly good skill set to knock that out. Anyway, one way to do it. Later.